There's a term I love in life, synchronicity. I define that as chance with a purpose. And one fateful night, my life would change forever. I was flying from Chicago O'Hare to Grand Rapids, Michigan. It was United Flight 664. Finally get on this airplane, I walk through first class, and I see this kid. He catches me off guard because he's a corporal sitting in dress army greens. And I go sit in coach, and about an hour and a half or so later, we land in Grand Rapids, Michigan. As we pull up to the gate, the captain comes over, the PA, and says that we have an American hero on board. And my mind immediately jumps to this kid in first class, right? And I was like, what did he do? I'd just gotten back from my second tour of duty in Iraq, flying the F-16, and he continues, the captain, by informing us that we are carrying the remains of Corporal Brock Buckland on this flight. And his identical twin brother, Corporal Brad Buckland, was in first class and has brought him those 7,000 miles home. Captain makes another request that everybody stay in their seats until his remains are removed from the right cargo hold. And that night I watched The Other Side of War. As I looked out on the tarmac, the Bucklands on the darkest night of their lives. The thing that really got me, though, was his 4-year-old son. Sat right below the cargo ramp as that American flag draped coffin inched down. And the finality of the sacrifice hit me. The realities that this young boy would never play catch with his dad again. He would never be tucked in at night. And that term, freedom isn't free, didn't mean anything until I witnessed that. And as the ceremony finishes itself up, I wipe away my tears, right, and I grab my backpack and I look back to the airplane, only to see that more than half the plane had gotten off. No place to go, except that blanket of freedom we'll all sleep under each and every night, courtesy of 1% of this country that suits up every day, willing to defend and pay the ultimate sacrifice for the other 99%. And that was my moment of synchronicity. I knew with every fiber of my being that God had called me on a mission.
Hey guys, how's it going? TGIF, we're back. It's been a few weeks since we did this, since we were building up to the Shots Giving event that we had last weekend. But if you guys caught the stream I did a few days ago, I did mention that we were making a few changes to the charity box, but in case you missed that, I'll update you. So I'm doing away with the gift cards, so the gift cards are no longer a thing. Now, they're still in play for today, since we had some people buy spots last week that were buying in when I was still offering the gift cards. So today is the last day the gift cards are in play. After today, they're gone. So if you're looking at winning a $450 Amazon gift card, this is the last day to do that. After today, no more gift cards. After today, we're just doing just autographed sports memorabilia and just sports memorabilia only. Another change I did is we were originally going to do the autographed Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls jersey as a final giveaway after we were done with all the boxes. So what I'm doing after this season is I'm doing just NFL helmets going forward. So what I did is I took that jersey and I put it in a box. So it is in a box behind me now. So you have a chance at winning it in one of the random mystery boxes tonight. And I took all of my inventory that I have currently in stock and put it in boxes as well, which wasn't very much. So there's a total of 40 boxes behind me right now, all filled with sports memorabilia. And after we're done with these 40 boxes, we're doing just NFL helmets going forward. So that'll be what you're looking forward to. But you got a chance of winning a Michael Jordan signed Chicago Bulls jersey in one of those boxes, which is pretty freaking cool. Someone's going to be really happy when we pop that sucker out. Another thing I'm doing is I have a Kobe signed Lakers jersey that I'm going to throw into the mix as well. But you guys got to earn that one. So the way I throw that in is, you see the little bingo ball machine in the other camera? So I didn't have time to make the ball, unfortunately, but I'm going to get a ball and dip it in gold paint, or just spray paint it gold. And so every week, if we do 4 boxes, then I'm going to take that ball and toss it in the cage, and then every chance after that, if we fill up a box, then they have a chance of winning a Kobe jersey, possibly even the Michael Jordan jersey. It's kind of crazy. So if that gold ball comes out, then you already know what you won. You got a Kobe Bryant signed Lakers jersey. So if we do 4 boxes, so like we got 1 half filled right now, and let's say we do 3 more tonight, then I'll just get a ball and we'll call it the Kobe ball, and I'll put it in there. Well, I'll put like ball 50 in there or something like that, something that's not in there currently because we only have 40 boxes. So yeah, so Kobe and Jordan are up for grabs in this this series. So if you guys are new, you don't know what's going on, let me know in chat. I was testing the system yesterday, so I believe chat is working. So I have all the chat integrated into one system now. So I can see where you're chatting from, I can respond to you now, and I can pin comments, and when we get that person that keeps coming through and trolling and putting stuff in the chat that I wasn't able to block them, guess what? When they come through this time, ass is getting blocked. I don't have to deal with that crap anymore. Most of you guys are on Facebook, so you don't ever have to see that, but there's someone on Twitch that's been trolling my chat that keeps on posting stuff in there that's been pissing me off, but yeah. Next time they do it, I can ban them. So I won't have that problem anymore. We have 14 entries to go, and then we're going to be ready to pick a winner. This is Raz style break, so if you guys... Sharky, what's up, my dude? How you doing, man? Thank you for the stars. Thank you. How you doing today, man? But it's a Raz style, so we're gonna have 30 entries, and it's once we get the last 14 filled, we're gonna go ahead and pick a winner, and we'll randomize the names live on the stream, so we see the winner selection, and we randomize the list of names 10 times. After the list is randomized, the person at the top of the list is our winner. Plain and simple, and we pick a random mystery box with the bingo ball machine. Open it up, see what you got, and we move on to the next box. Real simple. How you doing today, Sharky, man? Missed you last week. Not really. You jumped in for a second, then you like disappeared on me. But did you get everything I just said there about the Kobe and the Michael Jordan's in play tonight, dude? He's in a box behind me. And if you've been paying attention to how many boxes were behind me before I added him in there, you probably know which box he's in. So, yeah. Kobe's in a box. I mean, not Kobe, Michael Jordan's in a box. So, grab yourself some spots, man. We got 14 to go. If you go into the website by clicking on the link pinned in the comments, if you're on Facebook, then it'll send you straight where you need to go. Currently, there's a discount. If you get 10 spots, it'll automatically give you 10% off your total purchase. So instead of paying $30 an entry, it'll pay just $27 an entry. So get 10 or more in one purchase, it will give you 10% off the entire purchase. Yeah. Let's rock and roll. Let's fill these 14 up. Let's pick a winner. Let's get rocking and rolling. I did actually create a new Facebook page that I integrated into the chat. So as you notice that there was a page that's called Charity Box Break. So I'm trying to transition everything for the Charity Box Break to one page. And then when I go live for the Charity Box Break, it'll primarily be for that page, but it'll also go live on the Mystery Box Gaming. So I'm trying to separate the two. We'll still have that exclusive opportunity with Mystery Box Gaming. There'll be special perks for Mystery Box Gaming followers, but other people who just want to be part of just the Charity Box Break and they want to see just the Charity Box Break information, recommend joining that page, following that page, because that's where I'm going to try and focus my attention on for just that program. And I'll be setting up a few other programs that integrate into that system that allow me to reward people for referrals. So that's going to be coming. You literally will get your own personal code that you can give to people. You can literally post it in your, if you're a streamer, you can post it while you're streaming. And every time someone uses your code to check out, you get paid as an affiliate. So I'm working on getting that set up so people can actually start getting the word out and they get paid for doing it. So it's like, why not? So I'm working on getting that going. I just have to build a whole nother website for that, so I've been working on that. So it's a work in progress, but we'll get there. I'm excited for it. My brother's helped me out. He's well versed in that field. So, but yeah, some exciting things coming for 2021. It's gonna be great. Kiss 2020 goodbye. Fuck you, COVID. All right, but we got 14 entries to go, guys. Click the link in the pinned comment if you're on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, or if you're on Twitch, go ahead and go to mysteryboxgaming.com. Click the white button on the very front page there. It says Get Started, and it'll get started. Real simple. I updated the website this week, so all you literally do, you go to the main page. It says click here to get started. You click it. It sends you right where you need to go. Real easy. But yeah, we live. We ready to go. Any questions? Let me know. I'm gonna be hanging out here, waiting for orders to come through. We got 14 entries left, so 14 to go. We have 16 filled, so we got more than 50% filled, so 14 to go, guys. 14 to go. Someone just sent me a message. So Aaron sent me a message. He says, "Why the hell did you throw a Jordan jersey and a Kobe jersey in there? You should keep those, my friend." I already have a Kobe jersey. You can't see it because it's buried behind all the boxes behind me, but it's framed up behind me over here. And I already have a Jordan jersey for myself as well, so I don't need two. That's why they're in there, Aaron. I don't know why you're complaining. You can win them tonight. I'm going to tell him that I have two. I mean, if he wants to buy the Kobe at what I paid for it, I'll sell it to him, but I don't think he's going to want to pay what I paid for it. I don't even want to talk about how much I paid. 14 to go, guys. I'm just waiting for orders to come through. Show that the donation came through on the website. Let me just pull it up on my phone. Make sure it didn't come through already. Pending. Nope, nothing yet. So we're still waiting on 14 to come through, guys. 14 to come through. And remember, if you get 10, you get 10% off the entire purchase. So instead of paying $30 for your entry, then you only pay $27 or less than that. If you get 14, the most you can get is 14 in one purchase right now, because it'll stop you once it hits the max for that box. So it should say on the website, box number 2, 14 entries left at the very bottom of the thing. Let me just double check and make sure. Yeah, it did. All right. I did update it. I was on top of my shit today. I just barely got off work before I had to do this, so I was scrambling to get stuff ready. It's been a long day. Been working since 9:30 this morning, and yeah, TGIF. Didn't even shave. Look at that scruff. All scruffy today. Didn't have time to shave. $14 to go, guys. While we're waiting, I'm gonna move the camera around over on the bingo ball machine. I don't like the angle on it, so I'm gonna work on that real quick. Move this over here. It's a little better. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I like that. That looks better. So you can see the balls rolling, and you can see what ball comes out real easy. I like that. That's much better. Yeah. 14 to go, guys. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to like keep up with the chat, and both people are asking me questions on both sites. So I'm like slipping between both of them, trying to get to you guys. All right, there we go. Oh. It looks like, yes, it is working. All right. How's the stream coming through, guys? I'm streaming like to 4 different platforms right now. I'm checking myself actually. Oh yeah, it looks good. And it's pinned too. Very nice. All right. I was working on this all day yesterday, trying to get it to work. It was a little frustrating, so I was playing Christmas music while I was doing it too, and I guess the Christmas music that says it's okay to play on Facebook, like it literally says this is stream ready music and will not affect your stream on Facebook and Twitch and all those other things. And then freaking Facebook sends me a message saying that you're playing unauthorized trademark licensed music. I'm like, what the hell? It literally says it's good, but apparently Facebook says it's not. But we're going to try and play it anyways. Here's some some little holiday music that's supposed to be okay to play. Oh, cool. It even pops up on the chat. And very nice. Sweet. Didn't even know it does that. When I put the music on it, it actually put in my chat box here saying, now playing Jingle Bell Rock by Danny Evo. That's kind of cool. I didn't even know it did that. Didn't even know it did that. Did it on accident. It's a nice accident though. Also tonight, I almost forgot. So the winners tonight for the mystery boxes, the first 2 winners will have their choice of a few freebies. You got a resin bust from Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm gonna throw that in with the first winner, or you can choose to have these 2 suckers. You got some vinyl figures from the movie Elf. So the first winner can choose which one of those they want, and the second winner will just get whichever one we've got left over. So I got a few Christmas themed giveaways just to toss in there, little stocking stuffers. So we'll go ahead and throw those in with the first winner, and then the second winner will get the whatever item is left over. The Christmas spirit. What music? Is this a good song? I hear it. It's not bad. Little jingle bells in the background. I'm just gonna be hanging out here for another 30 minutes. We'll see if we can fill this box up. If not, then I guess we'll call it a night. We only got 14 entries to go, guys. 14 entries. If you're anywhere confused of what's going on, please let me know in chat. I will walk you through the process. It's pretty straightforward. But first timers will be something new to them, so I totally understand if you're confused as to what's going on. Oh, another thing to look forward to next week. Cyberpunk is finally dropping, supposedly on the 10th. So I will definitely be streaming that, and I'll be streaming a good 4 to 8 hours as soon as that comes out. I'll be streaming that on just the Mystery Box gaming page. It will not be showing on the Charity Box Break, because Charity Box Break page is just for Charity Box Break. And so look forward to that, guys. We will be diving into that game, most anticipated RPG open world game of the year. I'm looking forward to it. They actually have, it's really cool. They have the system built into the game that's for streamers, because there is actually nudity and strong content in the game, and there's licensed music. So in one of the settings in the game, you can actually activate streamer mode for the game that'll filter out nudity and it'll filter out licensed music, so it won't affect your stream. So I do really recommend playing the game to get the full experience. I mean, I'm gonna be having fun. I can't wait to play it. It's such a good game. But there will be some things that you'll see that's gonna look weird because it's gonna be edited out by the game, because we can't do nudity. Can't do none of that radar stuff. We gotta keep it PG-13 for the stream. But yeah, I'll be doing that on the 10th. December 10th is when it drops, so I'll be jumping right in there and I'll be rampaging through that game. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. I can't wait. The only thing I wish it was multiplayer. It's unfortunately just single player, but that's okay. It'll give me enough entertainment to play until they finally drop Halo. I'm hoping they drop it in January or in February, and then I've got some tournaments I'm going to be putting together for that, for our PC players and Xbox players on Mystery Box Gaming. So we'll have some cash grabs for the tournament, and we'll have some special autographed items as well. It'll be Halo themed, of course. So if you haven't noticed in the Mystery Box Gaming stream, Sharky just donated 500 stars today during the stream, and he's the first person to donate since we've opened it up this month. I have only gone live, I think, once or twice this month. Just once. And so the star goal for this month is every time you send stars with Mystery Box Gaming, you're entered to win, and if we hit the goal for the month, we're going to give away an autographed Halo helmet signed by Steve Downes, the voice of Master Chief. So that's a pretty cool prize we got coming out, and it's very attainable. Very attainable. The goal for the month is 50,000 stars, which is equivalent to $500 for the month. So it's like 1 penny per star, what it comes out to. So if you want to get in on that, just donate some stars, and as soon as we get our goal, everyone who donated will be entered to win. And who knows, maybe you'll get yourself a nice new signed helmet, signed by Steve Downes. But yeah, we got 14 entries to go. We're raising money for the Folds of Honor Foundation. If you weren't here for the beginning of the stream, I did play a promo video that explains what that charity is all about. But essentially what they're doing is they're raising money for fallen heroes and their families, or extremely disabled veterans, like missing several limbs, they can't work at all. So they actually pay for scholarships for their children so they can go to school. So it's a great program. It benefits veterans and fallen heroes who have served honorably, and yeah, it's just a great program. I don't know how much more like sell it, I guess, but yeah. Let's just say the first time I saw the promo video is what caught my interest. Like, I come from a military family. My dad served in the Air Force for it's either like 19 or 20 years. Long time. So I'm pretty well connected with the military. Like, it's like a second family for me. So I literally cried. No joke. I literally cried the first time I saw that video. I was laying in my bed just watching videos on charities, just trying to figure out what charity I should go with. And then I saw this video and I was just like, oh, that's the one. That's the one I'm going with. And I don't know. I'm really considering making most of the charities I go with going forward for veterans. It's a strong connection for me. Like, I like doing stuff for kids. Like, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good stuff out there for kids, but on a personal, I don't have any kids, so on a personal level, I connect more with veteran-styled charities, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I'm looking at and sticking with Folds of Honor for a good bit of money. I wanna personally, I'd like to raise like $5,000 for that charity minimum, so I can cut the $5,000 check, because then I get recognized by the charity, and then they can come and help us raise money by sending people to us as well. And that's like the minimum amount I can send them. That'll be like, hey, this company just sent over $5,000. But we don't even know who these guys are. Anyways, that's the minimum I want to raise before I cut them a check. So that's the goal. So we're gonna be raising money for Folds of Honor until I hit that goal, and then I'll make that donation. And I have to do the donation through the website. I don't know if I can do that live, because I have to enter in my company credit card information. Can't exactly do that live, because then everyone will see my credit card information. So we'll see. I'll try to figure out a way to like blur it out so I can put it in there. You guys can just see the amount and see the confirmation that it went through. I have no idea how to do that, so I'll have to ask my brother. He might have an idea as to how to blur it out, but food for thought. Anyways, 14 entries to go, guys. If you're new, click the link in the pinned comments in Facebook. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, make sure you just go to mysteryboxgaming.com or mysteryboxbreak.com. Both send you to the exact same place. And just click the Get Started button on the page right there in front of you and get started. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's some information on there. You can scroll through it, read it, and at the bottom you'll see a quantity section and a black button that you can click that'll say click here to make your donation and get your entry. So pretty straightforward. Then it'll send you to the checkout information. You just fill out your checkout information like any other website. You check out, boom, come back, put you in the list, bada bing bada boom, good to go. Very streamlined. But we have 14 to go. We're ready to pick a winner. Tonight is the last night that gift cards are in play. So if you are interested in the $450 Amazon gift cards, this is the last night they're in play. And after that, it's just sports memorabilia. Autographed sports memorabilia. Just to give you an idea as to what headliners are in these mystery boxes. Let me get the list here real quick. So NBA, you've got Michael Jordan, autographed jersey. You got Donovan Mitchell, Magic Johnson, Zion Williamson, Allen Iverson, and Larry Bird. Now all of those are on their respective teams. Larry Bird's the only one that's on a USA team jersey. And then NFL, you've got Drew Brees on a helmet, Saints helmet obviously. Tom Brady on a Patriots jersey. Barry Sanders on a Lions helmet and college helmet, both in the same box. So that box contains both his Lions helmet and college helmet. Nope. That's not there. And then in the MLB category, you got Barry Bonds signed helmet and jersey, both in the same box. Roger Clemens signed jersey and ball, same box. Cal Ripken Jr. jersey. And then the NHL, you got Bobby Orr, Mario Lemieux, Connor McDavid, and Nathan McKinnon. All those are jerseys. And you got one there's only one box that has boxing stuff in it. But one box has Mike Tyson signed gloves. And then there's some boxing shorts that are signed by 5 heavyweight champions. 5 different heavyweight champions. So those are the headliners. Those are currently in play. So those are all currently in these boxes behind me. There are a total of 40 boxes. So of that list I just came off through there, those are guaranteed to be in one of those 40 boxes. So lots of big names, guys. Lots of big names. I told my boss about this. He said he was going to buy some spots. He just needs to put money on his card. Apparently he just uses cash, which is weird, but it's the 21st century. But yeah, he's looking to get into this as well, just because you will never see that many big names in one series. Like the fact that you got Michael Jordan and Tom Brady, the 2 GOATs of the NFL and the NBA, up for grabs in the same set of boxes. You do not see that ever. It's not a thing. Trust me. I would, if I could get in on my own boxes, if I was able to afford it, like I'm broke as F right now, I would. Unfortunately, I don't make any money right now. Alright, well, I'm going to hang out for another 15 minutes. If we don't get any action on these spots, these entries, then I'm going to call it a night, and I'm going to go hang out with some people at Tiffany's. The person, Tiffany, not the store, obviously. Just to be clear. I'll hang on to these Christmas giveaways. So we'll just, if we don't fill it up tonight, it'll still be up for grabs the next time I go live next Friday. Next person to win will get their choice. They're stocking stuffers. reggae. This is some reggae. Couldn't find any songs to play. Okay. Apparently there are no reggae songs to play. Okay. I knew December was gonna be a dead month just because everyone's spending money on presents for their family, so not a lot of money floating around for extracurricular type stuff. So I'll continue to push through December and see if we can get these spots filled. But this is the last month we're doing with multiple sports. So if you're interested in the hockey, the baseball, and the basketball stuff, I recommend getting in. There's a lot of big names up for grabs in these boxes. And once they're gone, they're gone. They're not coming back. We're going over to just NFL helmets. We're going to be focusing on NFL helmets and NFL helmets only going forward. So once these are gone, they're gone. We're going out with a bang though, because you're not going to find Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, and Kobe Bryant up for grabs in a single series. Guarantee you that. I have never seen anyone ever do something like that, and I probably never will, because honestly, it's dumb that I'm doing it, but I'm getting rid of everything I don't need going forward. So it's good for you, bad for me. We have 14 entries to go. We got 7 minutes left before the top of the hour. If we don't get any purchases in, any donations in the next 7 minutes, I'm gonna call it a night, and we'll see you guys more than likely tomorrow afternoon on Mr. Box Gaming to game it up. Probably gonna be playing either Godfall or Spellbreak, one of the two. We'll see how it goes though. There's a new game called Second Extinction that I've got. It's still under development, so it's not a complete game, so it's got a lot of glitches. But it's a fun game though. If I can get someone else to play it, co-op. It's definitely team-based. I tried using their multiplayer matchmaking system, and it just didn't work. So otherwise, I'd play with a couple of random players and see how it goes, but didn't work out. So I'll test it out again tomorrow. But if I can get that to work, that's a fun game. That's a fun game. I might stream that tomorrow if I can get it to work for us. We've got 14 entries to go. If we can get some action, some traction on those 14 entries, I'll stick around. But if not, I'm gonna call it a night and run over and hang out with some pals. Hopefully they're indoors and not freezing our ass off. What are they even doing over there? Alright. I'm gonna call it no action, so it's Friday night. You guys are all out having fun. I might as well join you. I will leave you with this right here. You guys can watch this, and we'll end the stream after this. This gives you a brief explanation of the charity we're raising money for, Folds of Honor Foundation. I will see you guys all tomorrow. You have a good night. TGIF, I'm out.
There's a term I love in life, synchronicity. I define that as chance with a purpose. And one fateful night, my life would change forever. I was flying from Chicago here to Grand Rapids, Michigan. It was United Flight 664. Finally get on this airplane, I walk through first class, and I see this kid, he catches me off guard because he's a corporal sitting in dress army green. And I go sit in coach, and about an hour and a half or so later, we land in Grand Rapids, Michigan. As we pull up to the gate, the captain comes over, the PA, and says that we have an American hero on board. And my mind immediately jumps to this kid in first class, right? And it's like, what did he do? I'd just gotten back from my second tour of duty in Iraq, flying the F-16, and he continues, the captain, by informing us that we are carrying the remains of Corporal Brock Buckland on this flight. And his identical twin brother, Corporal Brad Buckland, was in first class and has brought him those 7,000 miles home. Captain makes another request that everybody stay in their seats until his remains are removed from the right cargo hold. And that night I watched The Other Side of War. As I looked out on the tarmac, the Bucklands on the darkest night of their lives. The thing that really got me, though, was his 4-year-old son. Sat right below the cargo ramp as that American flag draped coffin inched out. And the finality of the sacrifice hit me. The realities that this young boy would never play catch with his dad again. He would never be tucked in at night. And that term, freedom isn't free, didn't mean anything until I witnessed that. And as the ceremony finishes itself up, you know, I wipe away my tears, right, and I grab my backpack and I look back to the airplane, only to see that more than half the plane had gotten off. No place to go, except that blanket of freedom we'll all sleep under each and every night, courtesy of 1% of this country that suits up every day, willing to defend and pay the ultimate sacrifice for the other 99%. And that was my moment of synchronicity. I knew with every fiber of my being that God had called me on a mission.